Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And now Washington's starting group. Doncic out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And for Los Angeles, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson is out there with West. Then it's O'Neal. And it's LeBron, and at the 3, the small forward. You can't stack the center position, Greg, any better than this, right? They've got Shaq and Kareem on the same team.
Arguably two of the greatest centers ever. How about 10 combined championships between them? And they're both among the top 10 scorers in NBA history.
Amazing, isn't it, Greg? And aside from their Laker connection, what makes this duo so interesting is the distinct styles they both bring to the court.
Yeah, they dominate in different ways. Kareem plays with such grace and agility, while Shaq just brings that brute physical force.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar after Luka Doncic's bucket. And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
From downtown, Giracek, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And here's Maxey outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. LeBron against Kuzma. Pass to O'Neal. And here's West on the arc. Washington with the rebound. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Kuzma. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
West against Doncic. Shots good from West.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Knocks down the 3-ball. West has got 5.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Now, here's Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Washington trails by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Giracek over West. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Baylor comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Worthy subbed in for James. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Baylor kicks to Johnson. Worthy, the pass to West. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
West against Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Outside Worthy. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The putback He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you love the timing there. Those are the hardest dunks to finish.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. For the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Baylor kicks to Goodrich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
Kuzma with the screen for Maxey. Over Goodrich. Hits the front of the rim and out. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Washington leads by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Baylor is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Goodrich. Then it's Worthy. And it's Wilkes in at the 2.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
From deep, Maxey. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. Goodrich passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wilkes. Worthy outside. 5 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
And some theatrics above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama has got his first 2 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Maxey kicks to Kuzma. On the wing, Doncic. From the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Elgin Baylor.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Kuzma with a screen on Johnson. And here's Maxey outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Baylor's shot is off. Washington leading now by 3. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Maxey's got 8.
And, well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that hole.
And Kareem throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Maxey against West. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jerry West.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for James Worthy. He hits both from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Johnson, the pass to West. 51 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Good on the triple. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Like seeing him drain that 3-ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to LeBron. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Tyrese Maxey out there with Doncic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Johnson. Los Angeles trails by 12. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Johnson right side. That one goes. Count it.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
To the paint. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Los Angeles trails by 13. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. O'Neal's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Out to Doncic. And here's Maxey outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And here's West for 3. Drains the three-pointer. West has got 8.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Out to Kuzma. And again, Washington with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's O'Neal. Shaq punishing the defense inside.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Pass to Williamson. Over West. And it's Williamson missing. Los Angeles trails by 12. West kicks to Johnson. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game. Baylor, he's checked in for James. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Washington. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Butler.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Yeah, the defense looks helpless to stop him. They got to figure out something different.
Baylor dishes to West. Back to Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Maxey. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's West. Uses the glass to finish the layup. West has got 10 points.
Well, you love to see that kind of fight. Just muscling it home.
From deep. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. West has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Kuzma outside. Drops in the tray. Kuzma's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
He had a nice open look right there.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Shot's good by Turner.
Well, I like when Turner seeks out his offense like this. Great job being aggressive in close.
To the inside, here's O'Neal. With 4 seconds on the clock, he lays it in. O'Neal's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Washington out in front, up 8. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Gasol on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Worthy out there with James. Then it's Goodrich. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mikan in at the 5. Out to the right wing. Maxey passes to Kuzma. Takes a 3. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Kuzma. Doncic has got 23 points.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
Kuzma kicks to Doncic. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's ready to talk things through with them. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Worthy. O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. Down low to the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Wilkes. And stolen by Maxey. And here we go. Washington fast break. Pass to Doncic. The triple. Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
O'Neal. Got it to go.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Outside Kuzma, beyond the arc. Johnson rips down the board. Los Angeles trails by 10. O'Neal a screen on Wembanyama. Steps back. Johnson not gonna go.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
O'Neal inside. Wembanyama on him. That one goes. Count it.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
So Phil Jackson has decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. It's James. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Here's Giricek, defended by West. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic fires. And hit the 3. Los Angeles trails by 8. Puts up the 3. Drained from outside.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
So he just finds a teammate.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the rejection by Wembanyama. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. The Lakers on offense. 8-point game.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And both free throws good for West.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Doncic. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Kyle Kuzma sinks the big jumper. And so Washington takes the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.